Wow, Metal Mouth Media here with Castle. I'm very happy you guys returning to Halifax. You were here not that long ago, and I'm very surprised you came back so soon because it's really out of the way. You guys do an insane amount of touring. Like, how much touring do you do in a year, roughly? Do you know any numbers?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I booked the show, so, because we have a new record out this year, is like maybe 120-ish shows from the time the record came out until December, which is when we're going to take a few months off. And, other years it's been more. In some years a little less. So it just depends on when the record came out.
Every time I look at your website, you guys seem to always be on tour, so I'm like, damn, these guys are really busy.
Yeah, we prefer to do it in kind of, put them back to back to back. I think other people maybe tour as much and they kind of do it every other month or, just different ways to do it. But that's how we like to do it. Once we get out there, we take a week or so off in between a tour and then get back out.
And you guys are from San Francisco, right?
We lived there for a long time.
And I read online that you guys have recently moved to Los Angeles. Is that right? Or
kind of. We just left We were there for a year. We wrote our last record there, and we just left right before this tour, or right before, not this tour, but 2 tours ago in June. We moved out of our place, and right now we're just going to be, living on the road.
Good place to live.
That's why we had all these tours, but yeah, we were in San Francisco for a long time. I'm originally from Canada, so.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah, from awesome. Down near Detroit, Michigan, where I grew up, and been in California since maybe the early 2000s.
Yeah, I've never been there. I can just imagine what the music scene must be like down there. Yeah. It must be insane.
Yeah, it's amazing, especially for hard stuff like metal or whatever. Yeah.
You have a new album out. Amazing. I love the single you guys got out. Was it hard is it hard when you come out with a video to choose on the album, like what song is going to represent the album, kind of?
Yeah, sometimes it can be, and everyone seems to have a different opinion on it, but, in a way, we usually pick a couple, and it's maybe a little obvious sometimes. Like, on this record, it seemed to be, we had a couple songs that stood out that were a little, they instantly catchier, maybe. Other ones grow on you, but Flash of the Pentagram was pretty much I guess both Liz and I I was gonna say everybody, it's just Liz and I really
it's an amazing song. Oh my god, cool, thanks, hooked man. Immediately.
Cool. It was just a song that fell together really quickly too, and sometimes those are the ones that you maybe fuck with the less, or the ones that just kind of come across strong.
Do you guys plan on releasing any more videos for this album? Or?
Yeah, we had a video for Hammer and the Cross as well, and we just finished shooting one for Down in the Cauldron Bog, which was originally going to be the first video, and we kind of messed it up, and then we had to go back and redo some stuff. But it's probably my favorite song on the record, personal kind of favorite, and so I'm glad that we were able to get that, and hopefully it'll be out next month. Yeah. And
in the insane amount of touring that you guys do, obviously you go everywhere. Do you take time to visit? Do you have time? Because I know you guys are so busy.
Yeah, no, for sure. We always try,
especially if you're touring overseas, like in Europe or something. It'd be nice to take a day off, and just.
Europe's actually hard, but to do stuff like that for whatever reason, it just seems like there's less time over there. It just, I think, takes a little longer to get somewhere. Like, the highways aren't as from here to here kind of thing. It's just a little bit harder to navigate, and but we definitely have our spots we try to hit. Take time to, sometimes there is no time though, and we do have days off. Like today, we stopped at Animal Land. Do you know that place?
Animal Land? No, I don't.
It's outside. St. John, it's near Sussex or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, some friends of ours told us about it at the show last night. We were just kind of stopped in. It's just this abandoned kind of it's not an amusement park, but it's sculptures of animals that has been abandoned.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
And speaking of the places you visit and stuff, do you guys ever think of maybe doing a Webisode? A lot of bands do that. They film what they're doing, on the road, and because I love watching that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about stuff like that all the time. And it's just the difference between what you can actually accomplish, and you know what I mean, and what you just talk about. But you know, we've done a few things like tour diary stuff for different websites, and you know, like part photo journalism, I guess, and some written stuff, and that's pretty hard to get together when you're on the road, because like simple things seem to be challenging on the road, let alone you know, writing and doing all this other stuff. But yeah, we just bought a camera, so we've taken lots of photos, and maybe video we'll do as well.
Like I said, I love seeing videos of, like, you know, bands visit places and venues.
That stuff too, man. I think it's pretty cool, especially if someone does a different take on it, or kind of makes it a little funny, you know.
So after this tour is done, any big plans?
Yeah, more touring, really. We have a tour of Europe right after this. We leave the day after, yeah. So that's a really quick turnaround for us, but it just worked out like that. And we have a tour with Moss. Oh, okay, cool. We have a tour with a band called Moss Generator in the U.S. in November, and then in December we're gonna go to Japan for man. So awesome. Yeah, it's our first time there, and we're really excited.
I lived there for a few years. Amazing place.
Oh wow, that's really cool, man. Which city?
It was called Hamamatsu. My wife's from there, so she's Japanese. So
right on, man. That's amazing.
Beautiful place. You'll love it. For now.
Okay.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I can't wait for the show tonight, and I hope you come back very soon.
Yeah, right on. Thank you, man.
All right, this is Metal Mouth Media with Castle. Yeah!